Another thing I have to explain is when the energy moves, when the current moves, let's say, when the current moves, what will be the reaction? I am asking you guys the question, when the current, that means the electricity moves in different appliances, what will be the reaction? If
It starts something.
it starts something like what?
Force
Like a light or fan or
Yeah, so if it is a light, okay, structure is light, then when the electrics moves in, it will light up. But if the electricity moves in gas stove, then what happened? Then it got heated. When the electricity moves in air conditioner, it gives a cold air. When the electricity moves into the television, it gives a picture. When the electricity moves in the wire, what happens? Nothing. Current is passing, it is going through, but you cannot visualize it, you cannot see it, you cannot experience it. And if you have to experience it, you can touch it. You touch and you feel that how the current is. Anyway, so this is how the energy is. The same way when we move the prana energy, every person have a different structure. One person is a TV, one person is a heater, one person is an air conditioner, one person is something else. So all the devices are different, and based on those devices, the experience might be different. I am not talking about the today's experience, I am talking about all-time experience. So as and when your system changes, the energy moves in and it will work in other way. Let's say, I'm just giving a small example. Let's say one day you get too much angry. So your body is heated. When your body is heated and you sit in for a meditation. So whenever you sit in for a meditation, all the time, when you sit in for a meditation, all the time, first thing the energy will do is to stabilize your body. Already heat is there in the body. So what it will do? It will try to calm it down. So the cold vibration will be will be transferred to the body and you feel the cold vibration in the body. Or either way, you feel too much cold. So when you sit in for a meditation, immediately the heat will be started into the body. So it will be different from all the time based on your mental situation, based on your physical situation. So basically, this is how the energy will move. You might have the vibrations, you might feel the heat in the body, you might feel cold in the body, you might feel something is moving inside in the body, you might some sensation over Agnya chakra, you might feel some sensation over Sahasrara chakra, you might have some kriyas like shivering, or you might feel like you start crying or you start laughing. These are the different kriyas. I'm just talking about very few. There are multiple. So anything of this happen, let it happen. There might be chance that you might be a wire as well. So if you are wired, you don't understand what is going on inside, what is happening inside, but still the energy is there, it is moving, but because your structure is a wire, you don't realize it. But that doesn't mean that you will be staying the same way. In future, as you start doing meditation, you feel the movement of energy as the time goes. You need to provide a proper practice. I'm telling you guys because sometimes it happens that some people will have a different experience and some people have no experience. If it is no experience, that doesn't mean that it is no experience, because the movement is already started. I will not let it go until the movement is there. And once the movement is there, I will not stay there. So that means internally everything got started, but if you don't feel the vibrations, don't worry about it. Don't feel that, oh, it's not like nothing happened to me, because it is already there. Many times what people do, They just say, okay, I'm not able to sit in meditation because I don't feel anything, so let me stand up. No. Even if it is there or if it is not there, experience is there or experience is not there, still you have to sit for the defined time until the people will tell you to wake up. You have to sit in the meditation. Because let's say you have a milk, the jar of milk. Okay. I have a curd in my hand, yogurt in my hand, 1 spoon of yogurt. I add the yogurt into the milk. Now this milk is a milk or now this milk is a curd? What it is? It is a yogurt or it is a milk? It is not a yogurt. It is not a milk. But it is a milk which is going to convert into the yogurt in future hours. Same way, the Kundalini is already awakened, but now the movement might start in future as well. So if that is the situation, you don't have to worry. Just keep doing. And that's why I will be giving you one mantra. That mantra is for 15 days. And that Anushthan you have to complete as early as possible. Every day only one mala, which means 108 counting of that mala. I am going to explain you later after Shaktipat that what you have to do. For now, you just understand whatever you feel, don't move your body, let the energy do whatever it wants you to do. You just sit calm, be witness, just observe everything. If something happens, like you feel heat in the body and everything like this, then don't worry, because this is a part of the prana energy system, which is okay. If didn't happen, still you are okay. Don't worry about that. But right now your task is to sit in meditation. That's all. You don't have to do anything. Before you come to me, there is a procedure. This procedure is called Runanubandh procedure. Runanubandh is what it
Karmic relation.
Karmic relationship? Okay. We can say karmic relationship. Now, the thing is, you have to give me something. Why? Because if I am giving you something, you have to give me something. You should be a receiver. So, to be a receiver, you have to give me something. So, we have decided to receive something. That means what to receive. So, when you come to me, we have prepared one thali, right, for that. So, what you have to do, there are multiple things and how the psychology, your mind should work. That I am explaining it to you. Okay, you have to give it to me. When you give it to me, now I am obliged. And when I am obliged, then what I have to do? You are now receiver because you already gave something to me. Now I have to give you something. And if I give you something when you are seeking for it, then it will be impacting you. Otherwise it will not. Let's say you are not thirsty and I give you water. You are receiver, I am giver. But water have no value to you. Why? Because you are not thirsty. But let's say you are thirsty and you didn't have a water from last 4 hours. Then, even if I give you this little water, it will be valuing too much to you. So that means you have to be thirsty to understand the value of water. If you are not hungry and if I give you food, you say, okay, that's fine, I don't care. But when you are hungry and I give you a food which is not freshly made, still you eat. Why? Because you are hungry. So acceptance is required. Reception is required. So I am transferring the energy and there should be a reception. If the reception is there, the energy will work faster. It takes less time. So for that purpose, there are 5 things which we need to explain. I need to explain it to you, and then you have to give those things to me. The first thing is, it is a coconut. Coconut is considered as a head of a person. Head of a person is similarized like coconut. When we go to mandir, we go to temple, what we do? When I was small, my mother was asking me, just go and put the coconut in mandir. So I go in my bicycle, I put the coconut in the temple and I run. Then Guruji told me that what you are doing. And I was saying, okay, I just go there. My mother told me to put the coconut there. I put my coconut, I run. He says, no, whatever you do, you should do with respect. You should do with attachment. And for that purpose, first you have to understand what is all these things. He said, what is a coconut? So coconut is it represents your head. Now you cannot put your head to God. So what you have to do? You have to first understand this coconut is me. This coconut is my head, and I am putting my head. I am surrendering myself to the God. And then you have to bow the God. When you bow the God and when you are surrendering it, which means you are putting all your ego down, and by that way you are saying that now I am under your protection, or now I am under your surrender. So that means, first thing, coconut you are giving me, that means you are giving me the coconut as well as your head, and you are saying that I am under your surrender. This is the one thing. Second thing is, you have to give me fruit. Why the fruit? Because fruit means fruitful. What we use the word fruitful. Oh, this business is fruitful you or not. That means this business is positive for you or not. So you are expecting, by giving me the fruit, you are expecting that whatever sadhana I am doing, whatever spiritual practice I am doing, this should be fruitful to me. And when I accept it mentally that yes, it should be, I am giving you blessing that it should be fruitful to you. So this is the application change we are doing here inside. Then you have to provide me the sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet, okay. You have to provide me sweet. Like, I don't know what about here, but in India, whenever you go for any good thing, anything which is very important to you, my mother used to give me sweet. He says, go and do your exam. Take this sweet. When you take the sweet, it is assumption from the mother that my kid will be performing very good. And he will be having a very good performance out of that. If I come to your home and if you give me sweet, what is the meaning of that? So you are expecting in the mind that your relation and my relation should be sweet like sweet. So you are giving me sweet, I am accepting the sweet. So your expectation is your relation as a disciple and my relation as a master, that should be sweet like a sweet. So this is the third expectation. The fourth expectation is cloth. When you give cloth to the someone, it is a basic requirement of a human. So which means when you are giving a cloth, you are saying that I am fulfilling your basic requirement. And that requirement is materialistic. So for specifically that purpose, the cloth and the dakshina, which is called donation? Offering. Yeah. So you are giving an offering. So live in the world, you require a cloth, you require a money for living in this world. So what you are saying is, I am giving you the cloth and the offering so that it will satisfy your requirements as a master, and because of that, now what you are expecting? You are expecting that now you satisfy my basic requirement of spirituality. So whatever you have, I am giving to you, and whatever I have, I am giving to you. So basically, we are transferring the requirement. So by that way, now you become the receptor. And when you become the receptor, you will be getting more energy, the less effort from my side, the less effort from your side, and by that way you are focusing on. So the procedure is, you have to come next to me, and then you have to